And no, I don't want to hear shit at this point about Nick and Alandria and their relationship because I continue to be vindicated, right? Anybody that is still constantly speculating about whether they are real or not needs to shoot, especially after this.
It's hard enough with a lot of people being parasocial that I talked to my partner and we're like, okay, we're not going to really post much because we want to keep things private between us. Things like that, I'm not going to post on my spotlight. But it really depends what I'm doing. Like, if I'm doing something like Snapchat panel, like that's something that I go into thinking, okay, I'm going to pull out my camera for this. But if I'm going on a date with a Landry, it's like, I'm not going to publicize this. So I think before every event, I kind of think to myself, like, I set those boundaries beforehand.
Nick clocked a lot of people by even making this comment, by even making it very clear, calling out people's parasocialism, right? Making it very clear that there are boundaries that are set within their relationship between fans and haters and between him and Alandria. Not only that, but then he led that up with saying this.
Okay, well, we have a lot of questions for you, Nick. Before we get into the social media of it all, I have to just kind of ask you about your life and the Love Island of it all. For those that don't know, do you mind just kind of quickly describing the premise of the show, kind of, your role in the show and how all that went down?
So Love Island essentially is a dating show. You go on there to find love. I went there to, essentially be in Fiji, hang out with beautiful women.
Heard that.
And, but, it did come out at the end with a partner and a girlfriend, so, shout out to Andrea.
Bring it out. Bring out Andrea. Where's she at?
The where she at the end actually had me kind of giggling because not too much, okay? These are busy people. But honestly, once again, heavily vindicated, using partner, already knew that they were locked in, but him also using girlfriend, like simultaneously, I really love that, honestly. I think that once again, people need to shut the fuck up about their relationship, including the fans, and about always speculating and questioning whether they are real or not. At this point, it doesn't matter because there's nothing that they could do to convince you guys at this point. If you guys don't believe it, you guys don't believe it. If you guys do, then that's great, right? They don't have to show us everything about the relationship for it to be real, honestly. And if that's something that you're expecting to see, you're not going to get that, and I suggest for you to detach now.